Happy Sip and Sparkle Sunday. Hello, Miss Susan.
Well, it's so great to be here.
I'm so glad you're here.
I know.
I wanted you here for, when was our one-on-one? It was, oh Lord.
November?
I know.
October?
A long
I don't know.
time ago.
Yeah.
So, well, we always sip. So we'll take a sip. And yes, we're trying to get the most out of the, well, I guess they are kind of holiday-esque, but it's still winter and it's cold. So we're utilizing the snowman glasses.
Very good.
Good stuff.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, for our viewers, I know a lot of them know who you are, but there are probably some who don't. So why don't you just share a little bit about you and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. Well, my husband and I own Top Dog Pet Sitters. We are a professional pet care service that services McKinney. Professional meaning that we are fully insured, educated, and trained to care for all kinds of pets. We are pet CPR certified. Nice. We understand fence aggression. We also understand anxiety in pets. We can give diabetic shots. We also know how to express a dachshund's bladder in case that is your special needs dog.
You said all kinds of pets. Mm-hmm. What does that mean? I mean, obviously we think dogs and cats.
It does. Dogs and cats, but we also care for, in Stonebridge, they're called exotic birds.
Oh, like parrots?
No.
No?
In our part of McKinney, they're called chickens. Okay. We care for iguanas.
Okay.
Pigs.
Oh, pigs, of course.
Fancy rats.
Ew. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You name it, we can take care of it.
So what's the most exotic animal or pet that you've ever sat for?
I would say it would be our bearded dragons.
Ooh, those are cool.
They are cool.
I do like those.
Yeah, they are cool and they hibernate. So we never know if they're hibernating or if they're just asleep.
Ah, okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
So did you wake up one day and just say, I want to be a pet sitter?
No, absolutely not. I never dreamed I would be a pet sitter, much less own my own business. So I'm an ordained minister. I finished Bright Divinity School at TCU in 1989. So I have almost 25 years of ministry.
Wow.
In my background. And in 2011, it dawned on me that God was no longer calling me to ministry.
And how did you know that?
I was not excited about going to church on Sunday mornings.
Okay.
I was missing a lot of our daughter's choral concert at Oklahoma State University. I just didn't have it in me anymore to get up at 5 a.m. on Sunday mornings. Mm-hmm. And so I went to church for a couple of years, just for lack of better words, faking it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I hated that. I felt like I was betraying a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So I left ministry in 2011.
Okay.
I still do weddings. Love to officiate weddings. And in fact, this last year I officiated our oldest daughter's wedding.
Oh, yay! That's so exciting.
Which was one of the highlights of my life.
Very cool.
So left ordained ministry in 2011 and went to work for the Salvation Army.
Oh, okay. What did you do for them?
So I managed the volunteers for the Angel Tree program.
Oh, wow.
So for a few months, I managed 2,000 volunteers.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you pulled an angel tree off a tree at the mall,
right?
I managed the warehouse that fulfilled all of those angel dreams.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 2,000 volunteers.
Wow.
So then I went to work for the National Ovarian Cancer Coalition.
Okay.
They're headquartered in Dallas. I was the DFW chapter manager, and I was responsible for education and awareness. So I worked with survivors, and I worked with groups in the community that might be interested in ovarian cancer, hospitals, doctors, and brought all those people together. Okay. In the meantime, both of our daughters were at Oklahoma State, and my job with the NOCC was work from home. So I was very efficient at that. So efficient that I had a lot of spare time on my hands.
Oh, wow.
And was lonely. My girls were gone. Very lonely. So I looked for something to kind of fill that void that was meaningful.
Okay.
That also could work within my full-time job. So I went to work for a competitor,
Oh.
a pet sitter in
Okay.
McKinney.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
And
Okay.
she was great. She worked within my hours, but I soon realized that she didn't do a very good job of customer service.
Okay.
In fact, she was probably the number one pet sitter in McKinney,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why. Awful customer service.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So Eric and I, my husband, decided that we wanted to start our own pet sitting business.
Okay.
So we did that in 2015,
Okay.
February of 2015.
So
we've
4
been
years about.
Yeah, we've been
Okay.
taking care of pets our entire marriage, so
Mhm.
30 plus years, but we were hobbyists,
Okay.
meaning we were not insured. We weren't trained.
Mm-hmm.
We just did it because we loved it. In 2015, we decided to become professional pet sitters.
Wow.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
started our own business,
Okay.
became licensed,
Mm-hmm.
fully insured, trained. We know how to do CPR and first aid.
Mm-hmm.
We understand fence aggression. We understand separation anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
In the summertime, we employ 14 people.
Oh, wow. Okay.
During the school year, it's kind of fluctuates between 10 and 12.
Okay.
So we are very proud of the financial contribution that we give to the community.
Did you have to go to school for some of these certifications or license, or how does that
You know
work?
what? No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Okay.
But we did. Every
Okay.
February, we attend the Texas Pet Sitters Conference,
Oh, okay.
where we learn everything about pet sitting. It could be social media, it could be insurance, it could be, how to handle a dog that's aggressive. You know,
Okay.
the 7 levels of bites.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And where is that held?
In Schertz, Texas, just north of San Antonio.
Okay. Woo, booming
Schertz, Texas.
metropolis. That's so funny. Okay. Well, that's very cool. So before I forget, I know it's on your shirt, but what is your website or your phone number? What's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
You know, it's topdogpetsitters.com
Okay.
or topdogpetsitters@gmail.
At Gmail. Okay.
Or 214-244-1629.
Okay, perfect. Now, how far in advance do people need to book you?
Well, it depends. If they are a current client, it could be the day of. If they're not a current client, they need to give us time to be able to have a meet and greet.
Okay.
That's a time for us to make sure that we are a good fit with our clients,
Mm-hmm.
to receive their information, and to meet their pups or kitties or fish or bearded dragons.
Okay. Okay. So where do you see your business going? Do you want a franchise? Do you...
You know what? Right now, we just service McKinney.
Okay.
When we first started, we serviced Anna,
Mm-hmm.
Princeton, Lovejoy, Fairview, McKinney,
Wow.
Prosper.
Oh, that's a huge territory.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
We have a great reputation in just McKinney.
Okay.
So in the next few years, we
Mhm.
just want to continue to serve McKinney. Our goal is for every pet in McKinney to feel loved and secure when their pet parents are gone,
Nice.
whether they're at work or whether they're out of town.
Okay.
That's our goal.
Do you have any needs at all for people who might want to be under your employment? Or
Right now, we're good.
you're good? Okay.
But in the future, if anyone loves pets,
Mm-hmm.
and they can pass a background check,
Yep. That's key, obviously.
we can train them,
Okay.
and they are willing to work almost 7 days a week.
Okay.
We'd like to hear from them.
If you had to pick one thing, because you've shared a lot of things that I think maybe are unique, but if you had to pick really one thing that you'd want people to remember y'all for that sets you apart from other pet sitters, because there are a ton out there.
One, customer service,
Okay.
which seems to be a lost art these days.
Mhm.
We bend over backwards to offer our clients great customer service. Two, what sets us apart is our team. People don't come to pet sitting because it's going to bring them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
They are attracted to pet sitting because they have a passion for it.
Mm-hmm.
And our team is just outstanding.
Oh, that's wonderful.
They bend over backwards. They go above and beyond to make sure that our clients and all of their pets are well cared for.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Speaking as a pet owner, it's just the care that you get
Yeah.
for your pets is awesome.
Absolutely.
And it's so nice, I know from our experience, to be able to leave the pets at home if we go away, especially if you have like an aging pet or a pet that has anxiety issues or requires medication. Sometimes it's a lot. I shouldn't say sometimes. I think often, most often, it would be less stressful to keep them in their
It is.
in their environment.
And that's why we don't board in our home. We come to the client's home.
Okay.
Because pets have less anxiety and less stress when they're kept in their own environment, in their own routine.
So what is one thing that is unique about you that you have not shared?
My backyard is dedicated to monarchs and swallowtail butterflies.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I have pipevine.
Wow.
And I have lots of just butterfly host plants that I plant, hoping that they will come to my backyard.
That's so cool. So how long did that take to get going? Does it take a lot?
Well, you know what? I started out, I'm going to say 15 years ago.
Okay.
With just a few host plants, and now I have a bunch. And this last summer, I had 110 swallowtails.
Wow.
And probably 75 monarchs.
Oh, how beautiful.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I love that.
Thanks.
Well, this has been very fun. I've enjoyed this very much. So one more time, just for our viewers, how can they get a hold of you?
topdogpetsitters.com,
Okay.
topdogpetsitters@gmail, or 214-244-1629.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks so much, Susan. I've enjoyed this very much.
Me
This has
too.
been awesome.
Thank you.
And until next Sunday, may you sip and sparkle. Have a good one.